sustainability and green energy, Viking heritage, welfare system, new Nordic food. Welcome to Denmark Explained, where we explore the rich tapestry of Danish culture, one captivating story at a time. Hey everyone, welcome to this ultimate guide on Copenhagen, a city where fairy tales meet modern life, Vikings meet sustainability, and where every street corner tells a story. Whether you're planning to visit, thinking about moving, or just curious about how Denmark and Copenhagen work, this video will give you 101 incredible facts that will surprise, inspire, and maybe even change how you see this amazing city. Before we dive in, here's a quick question for you to think about. When you imagine Copenhagen, do you see it as a bustling, ultra-modern capital, or as a cozy, small town full of history and charm? Which one are you most curious to explore? Drop your answer in the comments. I can't wait to read your thoughts. Now let's get started. But before we continue, please support the channel by pressing the like button, share and hit subscribe. And if you want to see more, remember to click on the playlist link below in the description. Thank you. Copenhagen was founded over 1,000 years ago as a Viking fishing village called Haven, meaning harbor. The name Copenhagen translates to merchant's harbor, reflecting its roots as a trading hub. The city grew around the castle of Absalon, a Danish bishop who founded it in 1167. Copenhagen became Denmark's capital in the early 15th century under King Christian IV. The city once had massive defensive walls and moats to protect against invasions, most of which were torn down in the 19th century. Rosenborg Castle, built in 1606, houses the Danish crown jewels and royal regalia. During World War II, Copenhagen was occupied by Nazi Germany, but is famous for the Danish resistance and protecting its Jewish population. The iconic Nyhavn Harbor was once a rough sailors' district full of pubs and brothels, but is now a beautiful promenade lined with colorful houses and cafes. Copenhagen suffered two major fires in the 18th century, which reshaped much of the city's architecture. The city played a key role in the Northern Wars, particularly the Battle of Copenhagen in 1807. The famous author Hans Christian Andersen lived and wrote many of his fairy tales here. Copenhagen was one of the first European cities to get a public electric tram system in 1897. The city's Old Town is still structured on its medieval street plan. The Round Tower, built in 1642, is Europe's oldest functioning observatory. The Christianshavn district was inspired by Dutch canal cities like Amsterdam. Amalienborg Palace is the winter home of the Danish royal family and features 4 identical palaces around an octagonal courtyard. The Great Synagogue of Copenhagen was built in 1833 and is one of the city's important religious landmarks. The city has a rich maritime history and once hosted one of Europe's largest shipyards. The Carlsberg Brewery was founded in Copenhagen in 1847 and became a global beer brand. The Tivoli Gardens amusement park opened in 1843 and inspired Walt Disney's Disneyland. Copenhagen is famous for combining historic architecture with innovative modern design. The Opera House, completed in 2005, is one of the most expensive ever built. The city has a network of canals inspired by Venice, especially around Christianshavn. The Black Diamond is a modern extension of the Royal Danish Library made of black granite and glass. The Circle Bridge is a unique pedestrian bridge designed by artist Olafur Eliasson. Copenhagen's skyline is low. Strict height limits keep the city feeling open and human scale. The famous 8 House is a residential building shaped like a figure 8, designed by Bjarke Ingels Group. Freetown Christiania is a self-governed neighborhood known for its creative and alternative lifestyle. The metro system is driverless and highly efficient, covering most of the city and suburbs. Copenhagen has over 400 bridges, more than Venice. The city's harbor has been transformed into one of the cleanest urban harbors in the world, safe for swimming. The Copenhagen City Hall was inspired by Italian Renaissance architecture. The Church of Our Savior has a famous spiral tower you can climb for panoramic city views. Many new buildings incorporate green roofs and urban gardens to boost sustainability. Bicycle infrastructure is seamlessly integrated with city planning. The botanical gardens in Copenhagen feature over 13,000 plant species. Christiansborg Palace houses Denmark's parliament, Supreme Court, and Prime Minister's office, all under one roof. The city's public spaces often combine art, nature, and social interaction. The Meatpacking District, or Copenhagen, is a hip area for nightlife and creative industries. The Little Mermaid statue may be small but is one of the city's most famous landmarks worldwide. The Danish concept of hygge, cozy contentment, is a key part of Copenhagen life. Cycling is the most popular way to get around. Over half of citizens bike daily. Copenhagen has more Michelin-starred restaurants per capita than almost any other city. Smørrebrød or open-faced sandwiches are a traditional Danish lunch staple. The Copenhagen Jazz Festival is one of Europe's largest music festivals. Fika culture, or coffee breaks, is important in Danish workplaces and social life. Christmas in Copenhagen features charming markets and the famous Tivoli Christmas illuminations. The city has a high level of English proficiency, making it easier for expats to settle. Danes enjoy a strong work-life balance with many working hours focused on productivity and free time valued. Copenhageners love outdoor cafes and parks during warmer months. The city hosts a variety of cultural events year-round, including film festivals, theater, and art shows. The Danish monarchy is one of the oldest continuous monarchies in the world. Copenhageners value sustainability and recycling highly. There are several free public beaches within the city limits. The Royal Danish Ballet is internationally renowned and based in Copenhagen. Danish design and furniture, like the famous Arne Jacobsen chairs, are staples of Copenhagen interiors. The city has many bike-friendly cafes and shops catering to cyclists. Street art and graffiti are embraced as part of the urban culture. Public libraries are popular and widely used, with many offering multilingual materials. Copenhagen's nightlife is vibrant but tends to wind down earlier than southern European cities. Copenhagen aims to be carbon neutral by the year 2025, a world-leading goal. The city is a hub for clean energy, especially wind power. Many international companies have their European headquarters in Copenhagen. The city is also known for its innovative startup ecosystem. DTU, the Technical University of Denmark, is nearby, and really fuels research and development. Bicycle companies like Velocity are pioneering sustainable transportation. Copenhagen is a leader in smart city technology, using sensors and data to improve urban life. The food tech industry is booming, with lots of plant-based startups popping up. The city's public transport runs on renewable energy. Copenhagen even hosts international conferences focused on climate and sustainability. The harbor area is being redeveloped into a mixed-use neighborhood, combining residential, business, and leisure spaces. Denmark's welfare model is funded by high taxes, but it ensures free healthcare and education. The city has a low unemployment rate compared to other European capitals. The local government encourages electric vehicles with widespread charging stations. Copenhagen's port is one of the largest in Scandinavia and is super important for trade. The city's bicycle superhighways connect suburbs to downtown. Public-private partnerships help develop Copenhagen's urban innovation. Green roofs and walls are supported by city subsidies. Copenhagen offers many co-working spaces that foster entrepreneurship. Denmark is home to Maersk, the world's largest container shipping company, which is headquartered near Copenhagen. Denmark requires a residence permit for non-EU citizens wishing to stay longer than 3 months. The Danish language is challenging, but honestly, many Copenhageners speak excellent English. Housing can be expensive, especially in central Copenhagen. Public health care is free once you register in the Danish system. The city offers extensive childcare and education options for families. Denmark has a high standard of living and safety. Bicycle culture is key to everyday life, so consider getting a bike. The public transport system includes buses, metro, and trains. Denmark's social welfare system supports newcomers with integration programs. Copenhagen has many international schools and cultural organizations. Food shopping includes many organic and locally sourced options. Copenhageners tend to be reserved but friendly once you get to know them. Renting contracts often require a deposit equal to 3 months' rent. The city offers many parks, playgrounds, and outdoor spaces for families. Copenhagen is well connected to the rest of Europe by train and plane. Copenhageners really love their coffee. The city has some of the best cafes in Europe. The city also has one of the oldest continuously operating amusement parks, Tivoli Gardens. Public drinking is legal in many parks but not on the streets. There's a street called Pisserenden, which, roughly means the piss alley. It was once known for rowdy behavior. The famous Danish pastry is called wienerbrød, or Viennese bread by locals. And, get this, bicycles actually outnumber people in Copenhagen. There are an estimated 675,000 bikes for about 600,000 residents. Wow! That was a whirlwind tour of Copenhagen's past, present, culture, and future through 101 fascinating facts. Which fact surprised you the most? Did you lean more towards seeing Copenhagen as a modern city or a charming historical town? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing from you. We hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Join us here at Denmark Explained, where we uncover the wonders of Danish culture one story at a time. See you in the next video.